Welcome back to the Money Making Channel. I'm Gus and I've got a squeaky chair, I know. So today we'll be taking a closer look at XRP and what to do with it in 2021. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to get more interesting news updates on all you need to know about cryptocurrency. So, Ripple XRP, it's one of the most popular crypto tokens. For years, XRP's been sharing a podium with Ethereum and Bitcoin, often ranking second or even third in terms of market value. So, will that remain the case in 2021? Good question. And what more can we expect from Ripple and XRP? Well, Ripple's main goal has always been the creation of a payment system that will be used by banks to facilitate the transfer of funds in both domestic and international markets. And throughout the years, the project has earned the trust of many renowned financial institutions, such as Banco Santander, JP Morgan, HSBC Holdings, the Brill Big Boys, Mizuho Financial Group, Sumitomo Mitsui Financial Group, and of course the global money transfer giant MoneyGram, and that's a big name. Now, in August 2020, it was revealed that India's largest bank, HDFC Bank Limited, had joined RippleNet. And in November, after years of speculation and rumours, Ripple confirmed its cooperation with the big name, the Bank of America, as the US's second largest bank had also become one of RippleNet's clients. So, speaking of the adoption, only a few days ago, the Official Monetary and Financial Institutions Forum, the OMFIF, that's quite a mouthful, published a report that sees blockchain technology as a solution for multiple industries. Great news. Only for the banking system, the OMFIF believes that the DLT technology on which XRP operates could address 5 key issues, namely security, speed, transparency, traceability, and risk management. Oh, and cost as well, that's 6. And added that Ripple is seeking to position itself as an alternative to SWIFT. And that's a big thing. And if you remember from our last video, SWIFT, the international bank system. So, the report notes that banks can replace SWIFT with an XRP pool, making transactions more efficient. That's really significant. So, quote, the bank only has to hold its domestic currency and maintain one account with XRP, with only enough XRP to service its largest expected payment obligation. The process minimises the number of intermediaries and their markup on spreads. So it's really big news this. So let's have a look at some XRP price predictions, they're real meat. So according to Credible Crypto, a cryptocurrency expert, we were told to expect the unexpected. And after peaking on November the 24th, the coin has lost some of its shine. However, according to Credible Crypto, the correction that the XRP price went through is, quote, perfectly healthy. So, in the long term, the famous crypto analyst with 77,800 followers on Twitter expects XRP to reach a price of $25 to $30. But before this happens, Credible Crypto predicts a drop in the market of up to 30%. Ooh, ouch. Adding, you have the right idea for the pullback region. Many alts will dump hard, but XRP, BTC, Bitcoin XRP is on support, so it may not be affected as badly as other alts. Now, such a plunge in the crypto market could present great buying opportunities for new investors. And to be able to buy XRP ranging from 0.38 to 0.55 of a dollar is one heck of a blessing. So if you get this chance, you best take it. No guarantees we get the lower end of this range, so DCAing down is your best bet. So earlier this year, Will Mead, he's a former Goldman Sachs employee and billionaire hedge fund manager. He made his first crypto purchase, buying XRP and expecting it to soar in value in the near term. Quote, I made my first crypto purchase ever this week, XRP Ripple. I know very little about crypto, but I believe a rising tide lifts all boats. So if Bitcoin goes back to its all-time highs, then XRP should do so as well. And that would be a 1,500%. So based on his estimates, such an increase would take XRP all the way up to $3 in the foreseeable future. Now, while many crypto enthusiasts support such a bullish bullish outlook, suggesting the coin is ready to even hike past $1. A few online resources that base their predictions on technical analysis and historical data remain slightly less optimistic. So an online forecasting service, Wallet Investor, now they've taken a bearish stance in its outlook for the future price of XRP, and referring to the coin as, quote, a bad, high-risk one-year investment. The website predicts XRP to trade well above 0.7 of a dollar in the first days of 2021, right before taking a dramatic plunge. Now, take a look at this chart, and it shows the trend of XRP in 2020 and 2021. And you'll see from this chart, we can see that XRP recorded its highest peak in 2020. Now, predictions surrounding XRP show the potential of the crypto to experience a dramatic plunge in the year 2021. So, is Ripple really a bad investment according to Wallet Investment? Well, I would say no. Following Biden's appointment, XRP is showing strength after a nasty month of sell-offs, and we can confirm the increase the increase studying the recent trend for the month. Now, XRP has had its back against the ropes, or the wall, whatever you want to call it, for much of 2021. But things are finally starting to look up for the 5th ranked project by market capitalization. XRP saw relative strength on Thursday following the appointment of the incoming US President Joe Biden. And he's set to elect a new head of the Office of the Controller of the Currency, the OCC, within the coming days. We need to keep an eye out for this. Now, he does look set to appoint ex-Ripple advisory board member Michael Barr. Now, Barr is a former US Treasury official, and he's got vast knowledge regarding cryptos. Of course he does, with his background. He also had previously served as an advisor to Ripple Labs Inc. from 2015. Interesting. So, the former Assistant Secretary for Financial Institutions previously commented on Bitcoin as a means of exchange. In an article shared by Barr in 2016, the former Ripple advisor stated that, quote, you can help bank the unbanked with lower cost services when talking about Bitcoin. And that's a really significant quote. So, another big question. What's next for Ripple? Haha, the big question. So all the signs point to a recovery in price. Now, XRP has seen the 4th consecutive day of price recovery in relation to Bitcoin. Now, the price has increased by just over 38% since bottoming out against Bitcoin 3 weeks earlier. Now, there remains plenty of upside potential if the company can successfully negotiate the charges laid against it by the SEC, and do watch our other videos for all sorts of commentary and analysis on that. But it would appear that the majority of sell-offs have ended. Now, the token is currently consolidating. So, will the Biden administration bring good news to Ripple Labs Inc.? Regulatory clarity couldn't come at a better time for the company, as it looks to move forward from a dismal start to 2021. So, there you have it. Lots of big questions, hopefully some answers for you, and I do hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, we'd really appreciate if you gave the video a thumbs up, and of course leave a comment. We love to read your comments in the comments section. And if you think there's light at the end of the tunnel for XRP, let us know. You can also click the subscribe button as well as the bell icon to get notified whenever we drop new and improved content on cryptocurrency and how to make money online. And I'll be back another time with my squeaky chair. We'll see you guys next time.
Hollywood perfect.